It's Peter King with my 40 for 40 for the year 2000. Now, this thing is sort of burned in my brain. October 1, 2000. The St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on turf at their absolute peak of efficiency and explosiveness. They've won their first 4 games of the season and scored an average of 40 points in those 4 games. Now comes a test. The Rodney Harrison and Junior Seau-led San Diego Chargers in St. Louis, inside, on the turf for the greatest show on turf. And it was no contest from the start. The Rams scored 57 points. And I can tell you, they weren't trying to run up the score. But here's what was so weird. Rams had the best back in football on the team, Marshall Faulk. They did not run the ball one time in the first quarter. They threw it 15 times before, with 14 minutes left in the second quarter, they finally ran. And Kurt Warner was at the peak of his power at the time, just absolutely terrific. And I remember after the game going in to talk to Rodney Harrison, at the time one of the best safeties in football. And I have to tell you, the attitude I saw in Rodney Harrison after the game was awestruck. And he said to me, he goes, "That's got to be the best offense in the history of football." Here they have the best running back in football, and he doesn't even carry the ball in the entire first quarter, and they score on every possession. And so that is what I remember about the greatest show on turf. And I remember also at the stadium that day talking to John Madden. And one of the things that Madden said to me was that this has to be the best offense of all time. So it was a little bit of a meteor across the NFL sky, but for a little while, the St. Louis Rams were more explosive than any offense that ever played. And that's my 40 for 40 for 2000.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.